Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video. Today we're taking a look at a Hog Rider rocket strategy. Here's the deck I came up with. I've got a couple of challenge replays to share with you guys, then hopefully we'll finish off with 2 live battles. So here we are, guys, facing off against the ever so popular Giant Bowler Poison strategy. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the pump as my first move because I was lucky enough to get it in my starting hand. My opponent's going to start doing a slow push on the right hand side with that bowler, and then he's going to immediately drop down a pump of his own on the back left corner. Now he has no elixir left to defend himself. He just spent 10 elixir on the bowler as well as the pump, and I really wish I had my Hog Rider in my starting hand because I would have done an immediate push in the left hand lane with the Hog Rider as well as maybe the Ice Spirit, and I would have done work to the tower because he would have had no elixir left to defend himself. But unfortunately that just wasn't the case with my starting hand, so I was forced to use the rocket to damage his tower as well as the bowler. Now he does me a huge favor using that poison spell too far forward, activating my king tower. Gonna go ahead and use the Ice Spirit to slow down his musketeer, allowing mine to even out the trade. But he also used his Zap spell there, which in my opinion was a waste of 2 elixir. I'm gonna go in for an immediate Valkyrie Hog Rider push. I know he's fairly low in elixir, and I know he also has the bowler in his hand, but that's why I use the Valkyrie in front of the Hog Rider. The Valkyrie distracting that bowler like a boss, allowing the Hog Rider to do work to his tower, bringing it all the way down to 721 health. Gonna go ahead and use the cannon here to hopefully distract the bowler. Now for some reason, the musketeer decides to lock onto the giant first, even though to me it looks like the mega minion is closer. Thankfully, the crown tower knows what she's doing, attacks the mega minion first, taking it out. My opponent drops down the poison spell here, doing work for him with the Zap spell to finish off the musketeer. Now even though he does a couple hits with that giant to my tower, that was a ton of elixir spent on that push with the poison spell as well as the Zap spell. So the Valkyrie going back there on a counter push, hopefully she can get some free damage done for me. My opponent drops down the musketeer to the side of his tower, allowing the Valkyrie 1 free hit on his tower, bringing it all the way down to 510 health. Now in a quick second here, I make a huge mistake that ends up costing me about 1,000 damage to my tower. Gonna use the Hog Rider to try and distract the musketeer, but I end up placing it down half a second too late, allowing the musketeer to do work to my tower, bringing it down from about 1,400 health down to 457 health. But thankfully, the Hog Rider was able to go back there, finish off his tower, give myself the 1 crown lead. Gonna go ahead and use the cannon as well as the Ice Spirit to distract both of these troops, with the musketeer on the left hand side of center to take them both out. That way she can go back on a counter push in the left hand lane after she's done. And that's why I love the Ice Spirit. If you guys haven't tried it out yet, I highly suggest you do. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised it hasn't received a nerf yet, but I do say this in pretty much every single video. Give the Ice Spirit a shot if you have it. Gonna go ahead and use the cannon to distract that giant. Now take a look at how much value I get out of this one rocket going down, taking out the mini P.E.K.K.A, killing the mega minion, and also taking out the musketeer. And that was 4 elixir for the mini P.E.K.K.A, 4 elixir for the musketeer, and 3 elixir for the mega minion, killed by a 6 elixir card. And that's why the rocket is so strong, guys. Even if you don't get the chance to use it on a tower and support troops, if your opponent is setting up an aggressive push, you can use that rocket to come in clutch and take out all of your opponent's support troops, often giving you a huge elixir advantage. Now here we are, guys, getting the 1 crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay. So here we are, guys, facing off against a Hog Rider miner strategy. Now I wanted to talk for a quick second here about the rocket itself. The reason why the rocket is actually extremely powerful right now in the current meta is certain strategies like beatdown strategies and elixir pump strategies are so popular right now, and the rocket is an excellent counter to elixir pump decks, because not only do you take out the pump completely, but for the 1 additional elixir cost, you're getting almost 500 damage down to a tower, and even more value if you manage to hit a support troop as well. And certain decks almost require having multiple pumps down in order to work properly, so if you can prevent them from getting any pumps down, when it comes time for the double elixir period, you're going to have a huge advantage over your opponent. And with all the beatdown decks that are being used right now, a lot of those decks require multiple support troops behind their tanks in order to work. So if you can use the bridge as a choke point and gather all the support troops in one spot, and then use that rocket to take them all out for only 6 elixir, sometimes you can get huge value for that, as you saw in the last replay, taking out a total of 11 elixir in troops for only a 6 elixir cost. And this is especially true against the Sparky, because at tournament standards, the rocket will actually one-shot a Sparky. So if your opponent uses it behind their king tower, you can go ahead and use that rocket, damage their tower for about 500 damage, and also completely take out the Sparky for an even elixir trade. And even if you have to use it at the bridge, you can often take out the Sparky as well as all the support troops beside it. But taking a look at the battle here, I have a counter push going back with the Valkyrie as well as the musketeer. Gonna go ahead and use the Ice Spirit to support them, which is why I love the Ice Spirit so much for only 1 elixir cost, giving me huge value on that counter push. Valkyrie doing work to his tower, doing about 1,000 damage just by herself with the help of that Ice Spirit. Now, I was forced to use my cannon out of rotation, which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have 2 pumps down, which means the elixir is flowing in, and I should be able to cycle through my cards pretty fast. I'm going to go ahead and use the Valkyrie to counter the Musketeer, because the Miner by itself only does a little bit of chip damage, so the Musketeer is definitely the high priority target for taking out. Musketeer taking out those minions. We're going to wait a quick second and then probably support the Musketeer with another Ice Spirit. But now that we're in the double elixir period, it's time for me to start playing super aggressively because of all the pumps I've had down earlier on. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle through some cards though to get to a better pushing hand. The final pump going down in between both towers, and now that I have a better pushing hand, I'm going to go ahead and use a Valkyrie to tank this mini P.E.K.K.A, use a Musketeer from a different angle to support, and then set up a huge counter push with a Hog Rider as well as the Ice Spirit, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Rocket to take out his Musketeer as well as damage the tower. And because of my Musketeer in the back taking out all of his minions with the Zap spell, I'm forcing my opponent's hand, and even though my Musketeer isn't able to get any damage done to his tower, I'm forced him out of rotation, forcing him to use his mini P.E.K.K.A to take out my Musketeer, and forcing him to spend all of his elixir reacting to all of my plays, playing defensively. And at this point in the battle, he has no opportunities to do anything offensively. Hog Rider going in there, taking his tower all the way down to 352 health, and all I need is one final rocket to take out his tower and get myself the 1 crown victory. So here we are with only 2 seconds left in the battle, getting that 1 crown. Let's go ahead and do some live battles. So here we are, guys, facing off against a level 9, giving the old thumbs up, good luck. By the way, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of these videos doing challenge tournament battles? Personally, I prefer challenge battles so much over ladder. In fact, I haven't even played my my account on ladder in probably over a day. The last time I played it, I was in the process of dropping trophies a little bit. I hit 4,000 as a personal achievement, and ever since then, I should have used that Zap spell to hit that Musketeer as well. Ever since then, I've been trying to drop back down to 3,500, just because I want an easier time getting trophies. Or not getting trophies, I meant getting my chest slots filled. I want an easier time getting my chest slots filled and my crown chest filled, because the less time I spend doing crown chest and chest slots means I have more time to play on challenge battles, which in my opinion have so much better rewards. Let's see here. Bomber coming in. Should we ignore the bomber? I don't think so. With my tower being this low, and being that we have 3-minute overtimes in challenge battles, I don't want to soak up the bomber hits, because the bomber does like 300 damage a hit, I think. If the Musketeer can kill the Princess, I'll be super thankful. Let's use a pump right here. I don't think he has a miner. Let's have this Ice Spirit ready for something, just in case he tries to do something sneaky. I don't think he's seen my rocket yet, so let's do this right here. Take out that Musketeer. Cannon right here. There's that spell to kill these goblins. Oh my god, guys, that... oh. If you guys have watched my videos for any length of time, I think I do that every single live battle. Like, I'm so bad at cannon drops. Oh, cry here. I'm actually crying in real life right now. Like I said, if you guys have watched I think I did this in yesterday's video as well. I think I did it several times. I don't know why I do that almost every cannon drop. It makes me cry a little bit on the inside every single time I do that, though. How much damage does this do? 493 with 490, that much left. Let's go ahead and do one of these. With a cannon drop right here. That was a pretty valuable fireball by him, though. And I also forced his fireball out of rotation, which means he won't have it available for that, to take out my tower yet. But let's go ahead and do a Valkyrie right here. And let's just go ahead. I don't want to rocket this yet. Actually, let's rocket right here. Cannon right here. Ice Spirit for the Musketeer. And the great thing with that is now I have a bit of an advantage, because he has to fireball my tower. Like, he has to. In order to extend this game into, nope. He just uses fireball there. Let's Valkyrie here so he can't Princess. There we go. There we go. As I was saying, because I knew he had to fireball, I kept the pressure on with my Hog Rider pushes, because I knew if he wanted to go into overtime, he would have to spend 4 elixir on a fireball. Anyways, let's go ahead and do another live battle. So here we go. Oh, facing off a poor level 8. I'll give him the good luck. I wish I would face level 9s. Save the level 8s till I'm at 11 out of 12 wins, personally, but I have no control over the matchmaking, so he's using a Lava Hound deck. He might actually have a good chance of winning this battle, because if I had to admit something here, I am kind of weak in terms of defending against lava hounds, and I didn't have a good pushing hand there, so I couldn't counter push. Let's see here, let's zap all these guys. I don't know why I zapped that. The cannon would have killed them all. So we're starting off pretty good, making mistakes here. Do I want a fireball? Do I want to? Yes. And I said fireball, but I think I meant rocket. Let's do that. Because I was going to say the rocket, but because my opponent, or because my musketeer targeted the lava hound over the mega minion, that's why I used the rocket there. Let's have the zap spell available for some gobos. Zap this guy right here. Boom. Come on, kill the rocket or kill the inferno tower. Shoot, shoot. There we go. Not too bad. We did 1,000 damage to his tower. I was debating not using that hog rider and just letting the musketeer maybe go back and get a couple shots off. And then instead just place down an electric pump to get more electric flowing for later on in the battle. But because I wanted to do damage to his tower, I supported it instead of using another pump. Let's see here. He's coming in with another lava hound. Let's see, have this. So let's have these cards available. I will use the cannon once again to distract that lava hound. Right here. And then we're going to have this musketeer available. And let's see here. We're going to use this right here. Come on, baby dragon. Go in front. Please. Thank you so much, baby dragon. I appreciate you sincerely. Look at everything just get distracted. And they... Oh, look at that musketeer. She knows what she's doing now. She learned her lesson. She made a mistake once. She's not doing it again. Cannon just to distract everything once that Valkyrie dies. And one strategy against Lava Hound decks, guys, is to have tanks down and ready for as soon as that Lava Hound explodes. Let's have this zap available for... Oh, I didn't even see those goblins. To be honest, my finger was hovering over the screen and I couldn't see those goblins. Let's see here. We're going to pump there with a musketeer here. That musketeer did get one shot on the tower, which is nice. Oh, this is going to be value right here. Boom, value. Look at that. And now let's just rock it for funny. There we go. Valkyrie here. Boom. Cannon as well to distract the Lava Hound. And with only 13 seconds left, I think we should have enough time for the victory. There we go. Let's zap this right here. And there we go. Getting the victory, guys. Getting the victory. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and do another live battle. So here we are, guys. Facing off against a level 9 this time. Giving the old thumbs up. Good luck. And we have this pump here. So let's go ahead and do... The Ice Bear to me, as well as the Skeletons, means he's cycling to a pump. That's what it means to me. So let's see here. There's the pump, as is predicted. So I have an elixir advantage to start. Let's go ahead and rocket this guy right here. Get even more value. Boom. Oh no. What should I do here? I can either defend or counter push. Let's defend. I think by the time I decided, it was already too late and he had enough elixir back to defend. So let's go ahead with this. Musketeer here. Oh my gosh. Zap this. Pump. Give me value, please. Pump, pump, pump. I need one more elixir right here, please. Oh my gosh. Pump, thank you for taking like a million years to give me that elixir. I appreciate you just deciding that I don't need the elixir right now. You decided for me. So, terrible start to this battle, guys. Should not have defended like that. Should have pushed the opposite lane. Now look at this. He's going to pump up right in the middle there. Right in the middle. Let's go ahead and Valkyrie right here. And we're going to go ahead and Musketeer and Hog Rider. There we go. Yeah, this Ice Spirit here. Oh, look at that log just giving him so much value, guys. Log is OP. So much value. And then incoming 3 Musketeers in T-minus 2 seconds. 1 second. 0 seconds. Right here. Musketeers coming up right here. Let's go ahead and do this. There's the Musketeers. Give me value, please. Pump, 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 pump. There we go. Ice Spirit here. Cannon here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that log, though, hey? Look at that log. Log MVP of the year. Let's go with this. Have this zap available. If we can take out that tower, I'll be happy. Even though my chances of winning the battle since then. We're going to cannon right here. Just in case he decides to... in case he decides to musketeer us. Against 3 musketeers, guys, it's extremely hard to... let's do this. With this. And one of these. Oh, look at that log again. Just value up the... Oh my god, we're gonna win, guys. We're gonna win. We won that. Oh. Deep down inside, I was really scared we were gonna lose that battle, but we came back. We won. Anyways, guys, that will be the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, though, and we will see you in the next video.